How about now? We should be good now. My software, my soundboard software, whenever I put my computer to sleep, it like freaks out and it cuts off the connection between it and my microphone. So if I don't refresh it every time, then what just happens. Anyway, Jim, what's up? Mike, what's up? Pokey OC, what is up? We got a shit ton more conditioning to do, and we're gonna have fun doing it. Try to have fun doing it, I should say. Yo, what's up? What's up, Craig? What's cracking, my friend? Thanks again for yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the energy up a little bit, but it was a long ass day today. Long ass day. What's up, 8-Bit? There's a restaurant right next to my the apartment I live in, and their like fucking truck broke down at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and there's this never-ending like mechanical screech. Oh, it was the worst. And then I tried going back to sleep, and then trying to go back to sleep and waking up a bunch of times did like no good for me during the week, and or during the night, and now we're here. What's everybody in the chat watching, listening? I mean, if I don't do what I'm supposed to do right, then that's all they can do. So I don't blame them. I'm sorting my first and worst Magic buy ever. I won't be that bad, man. I wasn't trying to dump on you too much yesterday. I hope you didn't take it too bad, but Magic is weird, you know. There's sometimes, you know, if you can hold it for a while, hold it. If you need to get your money back now, then you know you'll get your money back. Just count it as a learning lesson. Baltoy. You guys ever condition cards? See if you could rub it out. That ain't coming out. That ain't coming out. You think that's altering, like when you try to like pretty up cards for grading? Is the Superheroes Jumpstart boxes still worth it? I'm pretty sure it is. I'll double check real quick, but I think it's still hovering around 20-ish%. Hey dude, how's it going? What's up, Gradius? No, I'm keeping the Aether Drift sealed. I'm thinking about talking about I bought a bulk lot for $100 and it was tokens. I don't know, man. Tokens can be kind of cool sometimes. Sometimes you can have some decent tokens in there. So my packs of my Pokemon Silver Tempest packs, but still have 6,700 singles cards left mixed with different value. That's not bad. Hopefully it's lots of value. All right. Marvel Jumpstart. Marvel Jumpstart. They're sitting at 180 average value right now. So 180, if you take like 20% away, that's like $40. So 140. And then if you buy them for like 109, so you could probably get $20 to $40 of profit per box. So yeah, I mean, if you're spending, that's like 20-30% still. So I mean, it's, you know, sometimes you get lucky and you can do a lot more than that, but you know, if you're getting 20%, it's a lot of work for 20%, but 20% is 20%, you know? And then because it's Jumpstart, you get like the lands that you can repurpose and sell and stuff. So Yeah, I would say it's still good. I think it and Jumpstart are probably right on the same in the same category right now. Foundations, Jumpstart. There's just not a lot of product out there that's really worth breaking down right now, with the exception of those. And even those, it's not like when bigger stores break down stuff, it's usually like triple those margins. So it's not like the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Especially if you have money sitting around not doing anything, you might as well put it to work. Between Manapool, eBay, and Card Kingdom buy list, tokens can sell pretty decent. I was just getting ready to say that. Yeah. Yeah. Aether Drift is still a better buy than the Hobbit. As of right now, I would say that you are correct. Sup? Yo, what's up, Zen? Zen Ex Machina. I got you. Appreciate the lookup. No problem, dude. No problem. Yeah, so near mint, light play, mild play, heavy play, damage for anybody who is wondering. Psyduck! Hey, he's minty. Minty duck. Minty duck. Rare candy. Rare candy. Light play there. So what is everybody doing tonight? We sorting, we lifting, we sifting, we selling. What are we doing? What are we doing? What we be doing? I did sell one marble token for like $2 today. I was pretty surprised. Yeah, Magic, dude, is weird. I mean, and just think like all the commander decks and stuff out there, even if you have a bunch of like really plain ones that are like, you know, 15, 20 cents, they'll sell. They will sell. Sometimes it takes a little while, but yeah. That's a cute looking Cleffa. Oh, it's crunched. Yeah. Crunched. I haven't watched any vids lately as I'm on vacation, but I saw the news about TCG Player. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like it. I even talked about it in my video. Like, I don't have that many that go missing, but when they do, and they're just like, fuck you. It's like, okay, I don't get like any kind of, you know, I don't get any kind of good grace. Like, hey, I've done 15,000 orders and never had a problem. Like, you can't like help a brother out here. Seems stupid. Well, it doesn't seem stupid. It is stupid. I need to get up more storage. I need to buy a couple of those racks you linked. I'm actually getting ready to order a couple. So I'll have a, not that they're like, it's brain dead to figure out how to put them together, but in the next month or so, I'll probably have a video where I'm like setting some more up. I have so many boxes just laying around on the floor, and it's like, I just need to get another set of racks. So that way I don't look completely horrible. That's a cool Mareep. Nice little Mareep there. Oh, so I was talking to Card Uploader last night. For anyone that was here that does not know, we're going to be doing a 12-hour stream on Labor Day weekend, where we're going to be doing at least 10,000, hopefully more listings using Card Uploader. We're not sponsored per se, but he is going to be hooking us up for the trouble. So that'll be pretty cool. So if anyone does not have a Card Uploader subscription and you're like thinking about it, maybe wait till that weekend if you want to, you know, get down on it. No pressure, obviously, but he seemed pretty excited about the idea. Oh, that's a nice little dragon here, dude. These Sun and Moon cards are so good. So good. Same for me. On eBay, in 1K sales, only one refund because tracking never updated. Yeah, exactly. Hey, y'all, happy Tuesday. I'm packing up my last 20 order for the 20 card order for the day. Oh, last 20 orders for the day. Give a question to start picking up. Everyone else having a successful Tuesday? Yes, I am. Dude, Twilight, we need to we need to figure out our situation because yeah. I'm sure that the minute I see your face, we're gonna be like Spider-Man almost. Like, holy shit, it's you. Cause you're a legend. That's an excellent idea. That is an excellent idea, the $4 draft nights. I know they didn't happen often. It was like every couple months they do it, but it was pretty damn epic. So 160 packs of Silver Temptress. Ooh, spicy. Tell me more. For $1,200? Oh, got it. Yeah. I'm glad you already reinvested. You gotta keep it churning, man. Churn and burn, churn and burn. I'm not gonna lie, a lot more of these cards are near mint than I thought they were gonna be. Oh, Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. And I did decide that we're gonna blow up the other listings. So I'm gonna do like the bare number of mint listings from now until that weekend. I'll probably do like 5 or 10 cards a day just to keep consistent. And then on Friday night, we're gonna blow the store up. And then Saturday, we're gonna go absolutely fucking ham. You could do that, Craig. I only have myself to pay to do it. They're not that hard, though. They're not that hard. You know, it was funny last night when when I was talking about like the master set stuff and whether I was going to try to like keep going with it. The more and more I was conditioning cards last night, and the more and more I realized just how many fucking cards there are. The more and more I realized I'm probably just going to stick to my 3 favorites and just like try to get all the copies of them or something. Because yeah. It's a little much. What boxes do you use? I'm a 5-row full lid purist. I hate half lid boxes. Well, I shouldn't say hate. That's a lot. But like full lid is the way to go. With those racks, if you use full lids, you could fit 2 5-rows and a 3 or 4-row BCW box on the same row. Slowpoke. Look at him chilling. Just chilling. Yukimori, a couple Trubbiches. Yeah, we got a string of Yukimoris. Gothita. Yeah, they are easily the best. Heyo, 2 days in a row, someone pinched me. I almost didn't. Brother, I am so tired. I cannot explain it. I can't explain it, but of all the weeks I've said I'm going to try to stream every day of the week this week and not done it. I was sitting in my car and I was like, you're going to go live. I don't care how many people show up. I don't care. We just need to get in a rhythm. But yeah, 2 days in a row, we'll take the win. As I'm listing these tokens, I'm surprised how many. Yeah, dude, the tokens are crazy. Have you seen the new needlepoint art? Needlepoint art. It's like, are you talking about like the actual Rayquaza itself? Or are there other cards that are even better than that that are of that kind of art? 'Cause I don't know if I have or not. Oh, shit. Oh, we got a little crease there. The Game Master. Yo, what's up? All the way live, baby. What's good, dude? Yeah, anyway, did you guys see my post in the Discord? Fucking that Metang from Stellar Crown or whatever. Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown. It's like $5. $5 for the reverse hollow, $4 for the regular. That thing went absolutely insane. Do 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 do. Hakamo oh. Hakamo oh. Chansey. I hope you find a slug. I think we just found one. Not much, just got off work, gotta do some sorting myself. Well, pull up a chair and sit by the fire. Because we're probably gonna be doing this conditioning for the next probably 2 weeks. I don't even know if 2 weeks is gonna be enough. Yep, and I just gave them away, but it was for a good cause. Dude, what a way. Are you doing misprint? I'm thinking about it, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of people were saying that they were getting some pretty decent orders from it. I don't know if I should like delist some of my TCG player stuff, keep it separate. I know I can solve the whole separate inventory thing by just doing the whole Swartz Rift crap, but I don't want to. So I kind of don't want to because I don't want to have a bunch of separate inventories. I think what I'm going to do, though, in all honesty, is wait until this weekend goes by where we list all this stuff. And then once we list all that stuff, then I'll figure out like what other platforms I'm going to try. But I really want to focus on this and get that going on that weekend. Battle compressor. 2 weeks. Brother, I've got 5 of these. That is nothing but Sun and Moon and before of just regular, some reverse hollows, and that is all. It's all old crap that I have yet. It's just a big backlog of crap. I would always focus on all the newer stuff, and I would just put it all in the back and not touch it. Ew, wait. Sword and Shield. You think it's worth... we'll put Sword and Shield in a different... We're going to separate Sword and Shield. We're going to put Sword and Shield to the side. We don't need to worry about that right now. Yo, Giratina. It's a little thrash, but nice little Giratina there. you want to chat about it, let me know. I love this so far. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, and I did actually write that down. So when the time comes, I will, but yeah. Interesting. Let me check. I'm here to do battle with Retro Mike. Retro Mike actually, you don't want to know what he called you yesterday. But it was pretty naughty. What's up, Reformed? Ooh, yellow border stuff. What's the story on those? I have 5 boxes of them that I kept putting to the side, and anything that is Sun and Moon or older is getting conditioned over the next 2 weeks, and then we're going to do a 12-hour stream and list as many of it as much of it as possible. So save the date. It's probably going to be the Saturday of Labor Day weekend, but I still have to double check my schedule. It'll be fun though. Might play. That's a cool little Moltres. Not bad. You should reach out to Dead King Collection. He just switched on Sunday or Monday. He's in our Discord. If you use a referral code, they'll buy something off your store too with their credit. I have 3 boxes of Power World coming on the way for pre-order. Yeah, he joined in on mine. He's pretty cool. I've been liking his videos too. On card uploader on variation listing, can you have both the regular reverse holo on there? I don't know, because I'm sure they're fine. I personally don't like variation listings. But I'm sure you can. It's just I don't know what the limit is to how many variations you can have on a listing. So a lot of people will usually do all the regular, all the reverse holo, and holos maybe or whatever. But I don't know what the limit is. But yeah, Reformed should be pretty good bulk. Should be pretty good. Aerodactyl. Dude, some of these cards are sick. You think Sword and Shield era is too early to be posting just the regular stuff? Because part of me just thinks I should put that as bulk out stuff or like not big priority stuff. Try to tell him to reach out to you. He's trying to get monetized. Maybe you can have him on your Sunday morning conversation. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to do that. You too, game. If you ever want to come on, just message me so I don't forget, and you can be on. Anyone can be on. Reformed? We still have to get Reformed on there? Although Reformed said he wouldn't be on there until I lost weight. Bastard. It took me a second to realize it was the same person because his picture in Discord, he's all like clean cut with a bald head. And all of his videos, he's got like this nice little beard going on, and I think he was wearing like a. I think in one of them he was wearing like a Tim, whatever the political guy's name, like a beanie. T-Tar, what up, dude? Sweet music, yeah, it's pretty sweet. For those of you who don't know, T-Tar did an excellent video today about how he absolutely ramrodded. You should go watch it and console him as you feed on his tears as you can feel the pain. You can feel the pain. Excellent thumbnail, by the way, too. It really showed how much you were really bent over. I'm so scared for mine, dude. I am so scared for mine. Did you see my question I put, T-Tar? What do you think about whether I should send these to CGC or not? Actually, let me show you what I got. Part of me is thinking that I should just hold on to them or use them for singles when I go vend. But These are the cards I'm sitting on right now. Ends Rushing Ram action. Some of these aren't necessarily super expensive, but like there's some that are, you know, a couple SIRs. Koraidon, Clive, a couple Mews, Rayquaza, Gengar, Radiant Charizard, got another promo. Cardboard Baron was just saying that it's probably a better idea to just hold on to them or just sell them as singly. These, they may not be worth grading because there's little blips on them. Like those two are pretty solid right there, but not a pretty solid stack. You better be subscribed to your weight loss channel then. Yeah, exactly. Hello, first time here in chat. Also packing orders for them today. Nice, Noxile. Welcome in. How many orders did you get? Whoa, I want to be on the convo, and I never said that. Retro did. He's a weasel. You know, come to think of it, Retro is the one that told me that that's what happened, so you're probably right. Yeah, wrecked and all caps does not really put into words how bad it was. And I agree with you, by the way, that when you were showing the back of some of these cards, I was like, I don't understand. Which really just lends even more into like them just rushing. That's probably light play. I don't do much grading with Pokemon, but a coworker got a decent hit. Is recommending GameStop for your training still the best call for a one-off? I will never recommend GameStop because I don't want any more people that need to be chucked into my cards touching my cards. I know it's a heavy price to pay, $150 when the value tier is up, but I want the peace of mind that my cards are going to be, I'm the last person that's going to touch them. And that doesn't happen a lot, and I don't want to deal with that. That being said, if you don't care about taking that risk, then probably yes. I don't do much reading with Pokemon, but a coworker got a decent hint. Okay, yeah, where is that already? 15 today? Nice. I'd have sent duplicates for grading at the very least. Hold a copy to vend potentially. If that Lost Origin was clean, I'd grade it for sure. Yeah, it's just the issue now is like, do I do the thing that you did and go through CGC and go through that, or do I just wait for PSA to go back open? CGC Fanatics sells it for you, right? Well, I mean, the show, I'm going to be doing vending more, but the show is going to be the one that I got. It's Rob's show in New Jersey. He invited me, Phantom, and I don't know if TJ's going to make it, but he invited me, TJ, and Phantom to go up there and comp us a table. So we're going to be going up there and doing that. And that's pretty sweet. Well, at least I know I am. They haven't confirmed yet, but I think Phantom is and TJ is still on the fence. I can't remember if I actually mentioned that before. Ooh. At this point, I'm not sure I trust PSA holding my cards either. That's a fair point, Twilight. That is a fair point. Dude. That is a sick Yukimori right there. That is really cool. Oh, look at Meowth. Look, T-Tar. Look what Meowth is holding. Aw. I think IRs and promos are ideal territory for grading. They hit that $40 to $100 sweet spot, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Bronze first, what's up, man? Hope you're having a great day. Second, USPS lost my RI 50 player worth $18 and I'm freaking out. Holy shit. My buddy Teal had one get lost that was like 600 and they ended up paying him for it still. Have you communicated with anybody yet? Because that is not good. And they specifically even said, I mean, I ship mine through USPS all the time, but they were like, don't use USPS. And I was like, that's stupid. And his was delivered. His was marked delivered. Then they said they lost it and they couldn't find it. And then he still had to fight to get them to pay it. Wait, what show is that? I'm close to New Jersey. It's at the, let me look real quick. It's at the American Dream Mall in East Rutherford, and it is happening on the weekend of the 7th and 8th of November. Oh my, OMFG, it's Bronsko with no E. That's right, no E, god damn it. Also, to your earlier question, I would not wait for PC to open back up at this point. They won't open for bulk tier until like spring, summer 27, and you won't see cars to probably, that's, you know, I wasn't thinking about when they were gonna open back or how long it would take once they open back up, but you're probably right. I just hate I don't know why I hate CGC, man. It's probably one of those things that I just need to get over, and if it's for the business, just do it. What up? Yo, what's Razor? What's up, Razor Thin? Yeah, I mean, 109 cards. I'm talking to several people at UPS, and they said it's showing USPS never received it yet. It was mailed on 8/1. Have you tried talking to TCG Player yet? I don't, dude, Cooler, I'm not trying to like, I honestly just don't know what to say. That's why I'm not really saying a lot, because I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's shitty and it sucks for you and I feel bad for you, but I don't know what to say. God damn, that sucks. Damn, I gotta pen that one in my calendar. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, because I'm fat, buy 2 plane seats on a really cheap airplane and just beeline it there. Get a rental car, do the show Saturday, Sunday. Might take a ferry to New York, eat at Cat's Deli, do something fun over there for a little bit. And then fly back on like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then have like the rest of the week to do my thing. Is Shining Fates part of Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon? I need more bronze lives, my dude. Hey, we got 2 in a row, which is probably the second time that's ever happened, so you're welcome. But we're working on it. What's up, Tiger? Sorry if I didn't say hi, but what's up, dude? Feeling overwhelmed by success. Got a 222 card order today for $131. Let me pause the music real quick. We gotta stop for a second. Razor, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're having to go through this. Just know that you have friends here who will talk you through your struggles and hopefully making 2,000% or whatever it is. I know 2,000 is not 3,000, and that's a rough time. Just let us know that you're going to be okay, and hopefully you can make it through this tough time. Okay, we can resume. Hidden Fates. That's what I meant. Hidden Fates. Shining Fates is Sun and Moon. Hidden Fates is Sword and Shield, right? Isn't Suffering from Success? Isn't that that DJ guy, Khaled? Mr. Mime is a slept on guy. He's got so many good arts. It's ridiculous. Yo, we listen to some fire. We got a amazingly, I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna call you sexy, and then I got embarrassed by saying that. This is all, I got 5 boxes of this Phantom that has just been sitting on the side. And this is gonna be our 12-hour stream fodder. 10,000 listings at a minimum we're gonna go for. I wanna get to like 25 or 30. I wanna absolutely ass blast it all over the place. Thank you. Not a problem, dude. Yeah, so anyway, Cooler, if he's in my Discord, if you're in there, if not, Teal Gaming is a buddy of mine. He's on the other podcast I do. He was who I was talking about that it happened to. So if you want to, reach out to him, if you can find him. Cinnamon thing, Suffering from Sesame, pour one out for the homie Razor. Yeah, so sad. I appreciate it, brother. Just haven't had to pack that much before. I'm just running out of time in the day to do everything. Welcome to the world of cardboard. It is a privileged dilemma, my friend. But I think a lot of people here would agree. If you've got spare time to get everything done, you're not doing it right. And I don't want that to sound elitist, but if you are caught up on everything, you're not doing it right. Mr. Mime is my sleep paralysis demon. I played Pokemon Unite pretty regularly for like 6 months, and Mr. Mime was my main. There is nothing better than throwing up a mime wall and just like beating them into it and destroying them. It was pretty epic. It was fun. Maybe Phantom can give you his bulk buyer. Well, that's the thing is Phantom calls his cock his bulk buyer. So I don't think I really want that. Or maybe I do. He keeps DMing me, says, hey, do you want to see my bulk buyer? Do you want to talk to my bulk buyer? And I was starting to get really like worried because the way he would say it, and then he would put these really spicy gifs after it. And then I was like, well, what's his name? And then he just, bam, just crotch shot all there, hanging out. And I was like, all right. I respect it. I should have unfriended him, but I respected it. And it's actually hanging up in my warehouse right now. I framed it. Coffee and Cardboard Show? Yep, that teal. That teal. Super cool dude too. Like he's very down to earth. So if you have any questions, definitely Also, I know not everybody here watches it, and it's not for everybody, but those who have watched and checked that out, I know I appreciate it, and all my buddies over there, they've talked to me. They're like, listen, we know like a decent amount of the people that are watching are coming from, you know, your side, Bronze, and anyone who's watched it and enjoyed it or hasn't enjoyed it, they want to make sure I told you guys thanks, because it's just a different thing. It's just like 4 kind of dudes kind of hanging out. Somebody might be guest starring on an episode of it. I don't know who that might be, Phantom. I don't know if that's going to be happening anytime soon, but got time to list cards. Yeah, yes. That's it. That is it. I appreciate that, Cooler. You know what's funny is the newer guy that we have, we all met in Rob's RNG Games Discord. The newer guy, Anik, who's been in the last couple episodes. He was in, we were in another Discord that we're all in, and this guy was just like throwing out, he's like, oh, you don't understand. This is, I forget what they were talking about, but it's like, I was just watching this podcast the other day, and he posts a clip of Anik talking about that same thing and why his point of view is right because of that. And Anik was like, dude, that's me. I'm in that show. And it was like really funny. It was really funny. If we only had them in chat and available to ask. They don't like hanging out over here. They only like to see me every Wednesday. Yeah, it's different, crazy. And it's like, I don't know. I think I'm still trying to figure out like how, because like at the beginning, I kind of wanted to be like super friendly, family friendly. But I also curse a lot. So I was like purposely trying to hold that back. But the more and more I don't do that, the more and more I feel more like myself and, you know, whatever. And like ads, like I don't know how that stuff affects YouTube. So I tried not to, but it's probably like the thing I look forward to the most every week. Cause it's, oh, look at that little Yukimori. It's like actually hanging out with a group of like my old friends. They're not my old friends, but like just, we all play off each other well. It's just fun to talk about shit. Wait, what is that? Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Do 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 do. I'm very happy that a lot of these are near mint. It's making this go a lot faster. Hey, Phantom, that link that you sent me of those new numbered sleeves, have you actually used those yet? And are they better quality than the original ones? 'Cause when I was watching you de-sleeve those cards with a fucking rake glove on, I was not looking forward to having to order those. Chop, chop, chop it up. Good. Good. Because I was going to order a lot. And I just didn't want to order a lot until I had the confirmation from you that they weren't shit. So I'm probably going to start a thing, but like once we have all this stuff, you know, conditioned, I want to hear what you guys think. I know we can probably do 10,000 cards. I want to hear what is the max amount of cards you think that we can list in 12 hours. I want to hear estimates. I want to hear guesses. Do you think 25 is possible? What do you think is like the number that's just a little too out of reach? I should use number sleeves instead of me flipping through sections based on vibes. Sir, that is Omega sorting. How did you know about it? Where'd you hear from that? Where'd you hear that from? There's a stream I heard it on. I think his name is Bronze God. He's not going to unveil it to the world until April 1st, but that is one of the key aspects of Omega sorting. You figured it out. Warped. I'll definitely make the car show a number. You said 8th and 9th? Yep. So I was going to do that, Tiger, but going through these, there's so many clumps where there's like 10 of the same card that I'm going to have to do numbered sleeves. So, yeah. Hidden tech from Bronze, better believe it. I still haven't heard anything about TJ. I was talking about it a little earlier, and I was saying that I wasn't sure if you were confirmed. I knew you were more on the side of going than not, but I didn't want it to say that you were if you actually were not. But yeah. He has all the familiar symptoms of someone who's about to say no, saying no, and I get it. But yeah. Yeah, man. I'll even have a little. I'll have a little T-tar section for you at one of my tables. You can do like an impromptu. Just pop it up for $1. Sell something. Leave. Yeah. I thought that she would have posted it already, but I guess coordinating a hotel for an entire show that people are going to be driving in and out of town from is hard or something. Like, give me a break. Ooh. Little Cosmos Hollow Lost Thunder Blissey. This goes over in the sweet pie. Ooh. It's damaged. I think. Yeah, I think it's damaged. But Build-A-Bear Workshop Pikachu? I'm sure that's worth something. That goes in the good pile. Oh, for sure. I live in Eastern PA, so it should be convenient. I see the next day, I have a buddy that lives in Pennsylvania. He's like 3 hours away, and I might actually go drive over there to see him, depending on how the rest of the weekend goes. I don't ever use Consorted. It's on the move there. Yeah, man, Teal's sweet, dude. You'll enjoy him. He is exactly how he is on the pod, like outside of it. So, Apparently Sam's Club in SoCal has Final Fantasy booster box in a special bundle. How about to go head out and see how many I can find? Hey, if the price makes sense. That's a sweet looking Magikarp. Leave some for me in the BLC. BBC? Game Master says leave some for me in BBC. Oh, LBC. Got it. Glasses. My son wanted to watch Spider-Man. I said no. We are watching The Bronze God. If Spider-Man wasn't so damn good, I would almost agree with you. But I appreciate the kind words. Welcome in. What's up, Double? Double A cards in the house. Boop, Larvatart. Tell the kiddo I said hi. G'day, Bronze. G'day, Mups. Oh, you guys are solid. The content is seriously great, so keep it up. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Some days it's great, and some days you make yourself question why you even do it, but... Not to get all sappy, but, you know. You guys are a good group of people, too. I mean, there's a reason why you guys are in a bunch of these, you know, channels. And everyone's, like, super chill and super low-key and has, like, really good advice and, like, yeah. Except for Phantom. Phantom's even better than that. And now he's got his own nifty office. I'm going to find the office, and I'm going to take a shit in his mailbox. And I'm going to say, special delivery. And he's so nice, he'll probably show it on a video. Oh, look at one of my followers did. He came and shit in my mailbox. Bronze, do you do a lot of Magic? I'm trying to do more and more and more. I do an okay amount, and I probably have about 4 boxes of unsifted bulk I've had for like 3 years. And I have a game store that's got about 14 boxes of it that I'm about to pick up here in a couple weeks. I love Pokemon. I love it. But for the purposes of my long-term goals of a business and direct, Magic it needs to be my main thing. And then this be the second thing. And this was my first thing for a long time because I was doing all the master sets. But now that I'm thinking about not doing them anymore, it's in flux. But optimally, I wanted to be doing way more Magic than anything else. each one teach one? Yes, indeed. Want to ask here as well, has anyone tried the auto loader for the 8170? I have not. I have not. Joke's on you, I have no mailbox. What a nifty gifty, a turd. Nifty. That's a nifty gifty. Just dropping him off some bulk, nice. Nice. Hey, bulk is best for young ones. Buy low, sell high, intensity online, brother, big dog. Buy low, sell, yes. Yes, buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. Well, we all find Phantom's office and I will poop in the incoming bulk section he mentioned in the video. I like it. You know what we should do? This might be a little much, but if we all over the course of 2 weeks come and shit in roughly the same spot in his like front office yard, and then we like plant a tree there, then that tree will grow from the essence of all that watch him, and that would truly be a very appreciative gift, would it not? Would it not? Isn't that like, wouldn't that be pretty cool? Where'd that tree come from? Oh, well, all my fans came and shit in my office yard, and then they planted a seed. That doesn't sound great. That sounds horrible. Well, you know, to each their own. I think it's a solid idea. I'm not going to do it. And no one here should. But it's a golden ticket idea. Viewer manure. Coffee and Cardboard show with a $1.99. Maybe the real treasure was poo along the way. I fucking hate you. I mean, I love you. What's up, man? Everybody, this is Rob, the host of the best damn podcast on YouTube. I was just telling him how much we were all appreciative of everybody checking everything out. And then voila, you show up. Buy solo trade. I'm always wheeling and dealing on something. Yeah, you gotta be, man. Gotta be. I haven't been bold enough to try the auto loader on TCG Player. I think Hannah said it's decent once you learn it. It probably is. I don't know if it's personally, and this is just me. Yo, Game Master coming in with some super sticker or something. I don't know what jewels are. I think they're super stickers. Anyway, you're the best. Thank you. You are the best. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I forgot what I was going to say. Back to cardboard. Dude, T-Tar. He looks like he's in a fucking police lineup. That looks sick. That would be a sick reverse hollow. That would be a sick reverse hollow. Another Psyduck. Minty. Hey, yo, what's up, Fib? What's going on? Shauna? Shauna, na 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 na. The minute I said her name like that, I instantly thought of Michael Scott doing that in his office. Shauna, na 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 na. Shauna, na 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 na. Shauna, na 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 na. Double A, that is an excellent idea. You know what, T-Tar? There are horse stables, and that's good because I shit like a horse. When you're overweight, and you eat a lot, you shit a lot, and it'll be easy to pawn off what happened. Oh, it wasn't me. It wasn't me at all. Oh man. It always devolves into something silly. But yeah, 12,000 to 15,000 I think is a solid number. I think we can do it. I personally, like, I'm thinking, like, I don't think we'll get higher than 25. But, that's, like, the ultimate goal I want to try is, like, 25,000. It'll also be cool to see, like, how many orders we get on the way while we do it. Is there any way to do promoted listings through Cart Uploader, or do you have to do it all there? Like, list them all, then go in and mass edit and then promote. Buying a collection recently of mainly stuff from Homelands, The Dark, and Ice Age. This shit's been selling like hotcakes. Yeah, dude. A lot of that, especially if it's like mild play or light play. Yeah, it's very good. The worst part of these tokens is making sure you find the right one with all the different double-sided ones. That is a pain. Yes. Ooh, nice little hollow Jesse and James. When you're buying your Pokemon, do you ever come across cards that are worth $1, $2, $3 to $5 hidden away in bulk buying orders? Yes. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. This cart. So I'm working on a video. That's a bulk collection I bought over the weekend. It's like 15,000 cards. And so far, it looks like I just opened the packs and dumped them straight in the box. So these are all EXs that were just kind of floating in there. Random Pokeball. This has got a swirl on it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's like right there. Right there. I don't know, you're not gonna see it. A bunch of EXs, a couple Pokeballs. Nice little Leafeon EX, that's probably $3 or $4. Pheasantipity is still like 4 to 6. Pokeball, random, shiny rare, illustration rare. Yeah, of those 15,000 cards, do you want to guess how much was 151? I'll give you a hint. It's between 10,000 and 11,000. It'd be funny seeing things you listed at the start. Yeah, I almost want to do like an hour, like every hour just go. Well, I couldn't do that because people's information would be there, but yeah. See how much money we can just like sell in a day if we're just constantly listing for 12 hours. And who knows? Like, I'm going to be doing this Saturday, so if it's going crazy, we might just keep it going for longer than 12 hours. I got all Sunday to sleep and figure it out. 15,000 cards is a lot of cards. Yeah, it was good. It's the first bulk pickup I've done in quite a while, but I'm motivated to have 1 million cards by the end of the year. So, we're gonna make it happen. Bronze, should I PM you on Discord about the SMC? Oh, yeah. Sure. Hey, I found a $40 card in bulk magic yesterday. Yeah, that was insane. I mean, we just did it earlier. I don't know how much this is. I didn't look it up, but like we just found this. Build-A-Bear Workshop promo Pikachu is damaged, but actually, you know what? Let's look it up real quick. I want to find out how much that is. Build-A-Bear Pikachu. That's probably like $5 or $10 damaged. Yeah, damaged TCG market is $10. And it's Pikachu and it's eBay, so we'll probably be able to do a premium on it, and it'll go super fast. Did you know what you were getting or completely random? I did not know what I was getting. So when I buy bulk, I have two different rates. I do, you know, $10 or $15 per thousand for commons and uncommons, $40 or so for holo rares and reverse holos and whatever. But if they don't want to sort it themselves, I'll just do a flat $15 if I don't know what I'm getting. And a lot of people end up picking that route because they don't want to spend the time to sort and make the extra money. So I always give the option. I'll say, hey, here are my rates. However, if you don't want to sort through it and you just want to throw it all in a box and give it to me, I'll pay you a flat $15 because I don't know what I'm getting. And that's what this was. They just like, yep, that's fine. Just shoved it in 2 boxes and gave it to me. You can automate promoted. I got to figure that out then. Thank you for your real-time information. Thank you for your real-time... Thanks. Bronze God. Yo, Ska. What's up? What's up, man? It's been a while. Sorry I stopped doing all the unboxings and stuff, but I'm really glad you're here, man. I found 4 Tormod Crypts from the Dark in some bulk, just sold for 20 a piece. Yep. I'm trying to think what my craziest bulk find for Magic was. It was... It was like 40 mint copies of Dark Ritual from Mirage. Those were each like $5 to $7 a piece. And then I found I bought a small collection. It was like 500 cards. It was mostly just like modern stuff. And then there was a stack of 60 cards from Eternal Masters, and it was just like Animate Deads. And it was like $300 in that stack alone. Where did you meet the guy? The guy that I bought all this bulk from? How much was that 15,000 card order cash? Well, it was. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm messing it up explaining it. It wasn't an order. I bought the collection, and I bought it for like $300. Alpha White Knight? Holy shit, Twilight. That is pretty bonkers. Not St. Cloud. Lake Mary? Not Lake Mary. Somewhere near Sanford. It's someone I've been buying bulk from for a long time. He knows a lot of the line people that sit in lines and do like whatnot streams, so that he usually just buys them off. He buys it off them for super cheap, and then he makes a premium off of me, and then I do my thing. Alpha White Knight, that is fantastic. 34 peeps in chat and only 6 lights. Yeah, I agree. You guys should go hit the like button. I can always count on Carl or Craig to toe the line. It was not a deal that was on Facebook, so I've got 2 or 3 people that I've been selling to and buying from for a long time, like 2 or 3 years. And even though I pay a little less, I have the reputation of not fucking around. So, yo, Razor Thin coming in with another, the GOAT trophy. Another super sticker, dude. Appreciate it, man. The GOAT. Actually, you know what? I got a Dundee. Have you guys ever seen my Dundee? I got a Dundee award from a long time ago. Most generous bro. It's a little dusty, but yeah. How many of you guys can say you have a Dundee? Yeah, so him and like 2 others. So it's like they know I pay a little less, but they know that like they'll say, "Here's my accounts." I'll tell them what I'll pay, and then they'll say, "Could you do this?" And they usually bump it up like 30 or 40 bucks, and I say, "Okay," because I know what's going to be in there, and I just don't fight them. And then I drive, I pick it up, I do all the work, and they just walk away with money, and it's like super easy and simple. And they've been doing it long enough to know that a lot of people will start to like hand count shit while they're there and question this, that, the other. I don't question a goddamn thing. A month and a half ago, 2 months was the last time I bought bulk. It was 12,000 cards and like 3,000 of them ended up being energies. Like I didn't even think to ask. And it was still worth it, but like I just buy it sight unseen. Here's the rates. If it's mixed, $15,000, dollars, here you go. And they said fine. They probably said fine because there was a shit ton of energies in there, but what are you gonna do? Damn, this one's old. Goat trophy. Yes, yes, yes. The Dundies. My wife told me I need to change my undies. Does that count? Yes. 2008 World Championship. I just got a Whatnot ad. Now I want to go impulse buy some stuff. Make sure you spend $100 for base set Sword and Shield cards, or else you're not Whatnotting correctly. I know capitalism. I really hate Whatnot. When I go on that or TikTok and I see people doing $1 auctions for cards and it's literally just base set commons and people paying $1 to $3 plus $7 shipping, it's gross. Like, if you do it, do you? But like, I couldn't live with myself. I could not do that. Do you do Whatnot as well? I probably never will, dude. I don't know if I want to. I want to get more into like doing breaks and like have a rip and ship, but like an old school rip and ship, like, you know, COVID time Twitch era. Like I want to obviously sell a lot of packs and stuff, but I want it to be more like this, where like you guys did rip and ships 4 or 5 years ago, right? That's what I want. I want a little more of a, you know, I don't want to be blasting through thousands of packs. I want to have a chill, like it's your time, it's your order up. Cool. We're going to take our time and open these and talk and chat. And I know that's not for everybody, but these factories that just blow through 3,000 packs in a night, like if I'm buying 10 packs, I don't want someone to flip the pack over and just go straight to the hit. But that's just me. I mean, I would conform to whatever the audience would want, but like I don't want that. I wouldn't want that for myself. I found 2 to 4 good sources, and my life is so much better now that I don't have to scour. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Twilight, is like you can still scour. Like the fact that it's a privilege not to have to do that, which I totally agree. But I'll still look from time. Ooh, that looks sick. I'll still look from time to time. But you know, knowing that usually every month or less, I'll have my one shop or two reach out, or one of my guys say, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yep." Sounds good. Definitely a long-term goal for people to shoot for when they're doing their thing. Hi, God. Yo, what's up, Wormhole? What's going on, dude? What's your favorite card, and have you ever pulled from a bulk lot? What is your favorite card you've ever pulled from a bulk lot, regardless of price? It was a. I sent it in and graded it and got a 10. It was the. I want to say it was Breakpoint. There's a full art Gyarados that has red in the front with like a fishing rod, and Gyarados is in the background. And it was the reverse hollow version of that, and it was minty. So I went to, and it was my first thing I ever did grading was like 2 years ago. I sent it in, I got a 10, and it was like $800. And I sold it to the Bulba store, and I was on his video like 2 years ago selling it. Probably the coolest card I found that would be memorable. I found a 2023 Iono 269, 139 full art. Jesus. Is that the SIR? I miss CCG Breaker, yeah. Yeah, Retro Mike. What's up, man? Your homie was in here talking mad trash about you. Do you want to do a 5-second countdown and get mad? You only sold at 20% above market? Yeah, I know. Well, and this was 2 years ago, right? So this is like there were the seeds of the market getting crazy were just being planted. But that's sick. Little Yukimori action there. That's a solid one. What, this? Yeah. That's pretty cool. It's mild play, but we'll set that aside. Let's I don't even know how much that is. Let's see how much that is, because that does look sick. It's old and it looks sick. I'm curious. It's probably not a lot. Croconaw. Wait, is that Skyriad? No, what is that? Expeditions? What symbol is that? Is that Expeditions? Delta Species? Dragon Frontiers? No. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's not bad. Like $5, $10, $10. Mod replay, so it's probably like 5 or 6. Not bad. This is such a fucking bop, dude. Game Chops is like my favorite. I know there's other things out there, but I am a Game Chops. I love them. I like it a lot. The whole internet talks mad trash about me. Gonna need you to narrow that down a bit. The Reformed Collector. He said something about you, and I can't even repeat it on stream. The only reason why I know he said it is because he typed it. He called you a dirty alpha sorter, and then he said, I fart in your general direction, which seemed rude. If it's, I mean, it depends, man. If it's like near mint. Hold on. Damn, some more. This is fucking the Arbok, dude. Looks sick. I'm not trying to get my hopes up, but I feel like once I get all this stuff listed, we're gonna be in the okay spot. Okay enough to where I may not have to just sell all the shit I've been collecting, even though I kind of still don't want to, but business-wise, I probably should. Sheesh. Reformed stirring the muck. Reformed lives in the muck. Reformed is a great guy, and he believes in God, but he also likes to sling S like with the best of them. He's the nicest trash talker I think I've ever met in my life, and it's fantastic. I didn't realize how many Yukimori cards there were. I knew there were a lot, but like, holy hell. Uh-oh. You ever do bulk and when you go to peel it and it goes click and like you realize it's got something on it? And then you wonder like, what is that thing? Damage. Kabuto. Never trust someone that sifts. You're goddamn right. Me and all the homies hate alpha sorters. They are the scum of the earth. I agree wholeheartedly with Reformed. You know what? Okay. I was planning on buying Chick-fil-A for us when we're at this card show, but you, sir, just talked your way out of it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to still buy it, but I'm only going to buy it for your wife, and I'm going to make her eat it in front of you. Bitch. I meant to mute the mic. Oops. Oh, brother. Minor indent. What do you guys think a minor indent is? Like, indents are weird. If it's minor, would you say mild play? I'm trying to get the fucking light to show it, goddammit. It's like right. Where did I see it? It's like very light. I don't know. I think that's mild play. Hate when the white scars get stuck together? Yeah. Well, the 55 card order last night, it really made me consider alpha sorting, LOL. Listen, I have my shit alpha sorted and it's still a pain in the ass sometimes. When I do direct RIs, I love direct, but I hate pulling RIs. So it's really just picking what you hate the least and then doing that. On a side note, this is a side tangent, but that's one thing I think, I know we all joke around about the alpha sorting and whatever, but ultimately, even if it's something that you like to do, like sell cards, there's always going to be things that you don't like to do in the things that you do. So it's basically just, like Phantom says, just making your brain happy. Like, do what you hate the least or do what you like the most. But like, there's never going to be a situation where you literally love every aspect of it. And if you do, fantastic. I'm happy for you, but that's not going to happen all the time. Not gonna happen. That's too far. That's way too far. Hey man, you brought out the thunder and the lightning. Junk on my bulk. I got junk on my bulking stacking style. Yeah. If you got junk on your bulk, you know you got good bulk. Yeah, Alpha Sword just makes me very unhappy to even think about doing it. I get it. I get it. MP, yeah, I'm right with you, dude. That's what I was thinking. Fairy Energy, Fairy Energy. I'm not gonna lie. I'd make love to this song. Well, T-Tar, I'm sure he won't mind me telling you, but he is actually his own bulk buyer. He gets the bulk in, then buys it from himself at an increased rate in an effort to start his own market. I'm sorry to out you, sorry to out you, Chris, but it had to be done. Now everyone knows. His bulk buyer was the assistant to his bulk operation, but he had to absorb him into himself to where he was his own bulk buyer. 80% happy, 20% crazy. I too put my junk on my bulk. That's gonna be my profile picture when I start dating again. It's just gonna, I'm gonna save this card, and then I'm just gonna put my sack on it, and then I'm gonna put that as my profile picture. Amen on what you said about packing our eyes, bro, dude. I have 2 right now. One, I put my tracking number on. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago, and I have still yet to pull it, but I'm not going to be in any danger because I uploaded the tracking number. And I was going to do it tonight, but then I was like, nope. We told ourselves we're going to be consistent with streaming, so I didn't do it today. So I get a little early tomorrow, so I'm going to try to knock them both out tomorrow before we stream tomorrow, but... You see those cards fly and you're like, fuck yes. And then you get that sheet of paper. It's like 16 pages. I'm just like, oh, no. No, please no. Please no. It's the Hoosier thing to do. Sounds like money laundry. I'd wear money laundry. Oh, bang. In real time, baby. Light play, there's some light scratches, but I'm sure that's, someone do a stock check for me. What's that thing? It's the assistant to the regional bulk buyer. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Again, why reuse the same profile picture? You're right. I'm sorry. Obi Jim Kenobi. Senior bulk buyer manager. Yeah, that's not a bad bulk pull right there. What's up, Jimmy? I don't know. You could do tracking number trick. How does that work on RIs? So when I get an RI and it happens in the middle of the week, let's say it's 1,000 cards. I'll weigh 100 cards. I'll multiply that by 10. That's the weight of the cards. And then I'll weigh the box. I'll weigh the papers. I'll weigh all my packaging materials, and I'll weigh it all. And then once I get the weight, I go to Pirate Ship. I type in all the information, and I get the label. And then I upload the tracking number, and then it just sits until the weekend. Typically, I do it within a week, but once they have the tracking number, you're fine. Now, you shouldn't do what I did, which is wait 2 weeks. Usually, it's like, you know, it populates on a Monday or Wednesday, then you wait till Sunday to do it. So I'm pushing it, but yeah, that's how you buy yourself some time. $6? Hell yeah. Goes in a good pile. Thanks, Fib. I stopped work years ago because I hated spending 5 hours pulling cards. Rather pull cards 1 hour a day for 5 days. Yeah. It's you know, same amount of time. Just depends on how you want to swallow it, or however the saying goes. Wait, did this already reset? Oh, we're not even close yet. I'm a weirdo. I enjoy pulling cards and do 6 to 8 pages of pull sheets most days. I don't think that's weird. Because there's definitely some days where I like doing it. It just happens to be with RIs, not the majority of the time. I definitely like packing orders. I could pack orders all day. My boy Drowsy just hanging out on the beach. Wait, is that near mint or light play? That's light play. Do you separate high value cards or sell them with all the bulk? I mean, technically, I sort when I sift for stuff like that, Ralts, I'll sort them along the way. And if I find anything crazy like that stack of EXs I was showing off earlier, then I'll put that stuff aside. But I'll have to buy a collection. Have a great evening, everybody. Good luck, man. Drive safe. Be safe. Bring your whistle. Good luck. This is the weirdest game of blackjack I've seen. I've been on the gambling boat with you. Yeah. 4, 7, 11, 10, 13. I win. Right? That's how it works. See you next time, Bronze God. See you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Now that's a slowpoke. No, I mean, after you list them, do you put them back in with the set sort, or do you have a box for... For Magic, I put them all in the same box because I do direct, so I just put everything in the box. I used to have a box with the higher value stuff that could change down the road, but it just makes it easier for direct to have them all in the same spot, so they just all go in there. And then I'll take... Ah, sweet. I'll take, Usually take most of the bulk rares and set them aside for eBay or bulk or lots or whatever, but duo. Da, 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 da. Bam, 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 bam. Ralts. Yo, what's up, Eric? Yeah, so near mint, light play, moderate play, heavy play, damage. We've been doing this for a while, so we got this whole stack right here. This is all near mint that we put to the side. We've made it through, and last night we went through maybe just over one row. Where are we at right now? Yeah, as far as conditioning goes, it looks like we're getting through about one row, a little more than one row in one night. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of this off camera to catch up, but we should have enough by the time Labor Day weekend rolls around and we start listing all this stuff. We should have plenty of cards to go through. Yukamori. Pika Pika. Hidden Psyduck. That is... Can't tell if that's the... Okay, well, that's damaged now. That little white spot there was something on it I was trying to scrape off and I just destroyed it. Oh well, happens. Eevee, Magikarp. That's a nice little stack here. Eevee, Magikarp, Psyduck, Pikachu, Mew? Pikachu, Eevee, Pikachu, Charmander, Psyduck, Charmander, Misty, Charmeleon, Eevee, Magikarp, Eevee, Squirtle, Slowpoke, Magikarp, Psyduck. That was a solid stack right there. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on it at some point, but we're going to do a 12-hour live stream where we list as much as we can in 12 hours. Chaos sorting on eBay. Our first introduction to chaos sorting, and it's going to be chaos. Phantom, if you're still here, do you reuse the number sleeves, or once you use them, do you just throw them away? Or anybody for that matter. If anybody uses numbered sleeves for chaos, do you just throw them away? Are you separating them based on hollow, non-hollow? I'm not, but there's not been that many. In the 2 or 3 rows I've done, there's maybe been like 10 reverse hollows. Do you do that? Like when you get to 100 reverses or 100 hollows, then you do one batch of all of them, I'm assuming? Reuse them as older sleeves from orders. Got it. That's a solid idea. How far are you along, dude? I know you've been making some pretty serious headway. Like, are you done yet? Are you all back and caught up? How many more cards you got to go before you're back to square one? I do them in batches. It's probably a good idea, and it probably saves time from not having to, you know, go through all of them to find the ones to mark as reverse hollows. So when I'm doing this on whatever day it is, when I come across them, I'll just set them aside and do it then. There's not going to be a lot of them in here, so it's not. Sounds like Goofy. I enjoy ripping and want to record those or do it live. What do you suggest? Because I'm thinking if I record it, I only get one shot at it, and if I mess up the recording, the rip is ruined. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. I can tell you that when I started doing the openings that I did, when I would mess up, it was like it wasn't that big of a deal. First of all, unless you have a huge giant channel, and I don't mean this in a shitty way, if you don't have a huge giant channel, I wouldn't even worry about that. I would just have fun with it. If you make a mistake or whatever, like it is what it is. Because you're gonna make them. I've done unboxings. One of my first unboxings I didn't even record half the fucking opening. So I just was like, hey, this is my first opening, and I didn't record half the thing, so here's the other half. Like, it's gonna happen, and then when it happens, you fix it, and then you don't do it again. But if you don't have like 100,000 subscribers that are gonna like flame you for horrible shit like that, it's just part of the learning curve. So I wouldn't really worry about it too much. What do you guys think? But another 4K cards, so nearly there. I'll be there by the end of the week, thankfully. Good. Sir, that's a sound that's made in Pokemon Stadium 2 when doing the Pinsir and Scyther minigame. I've never played Pokemon Stadium. So, joke's on you. I'm also like I like Legends of Arceus way better than the newer one because I'm way more of a collector than a battler. It's why I love games like Banjo-Kazooie and DK64. Like, I just like running around collecting all sorts of shit. It's why I like Fallout and games like that where you just kind of go around and do everything. But the battling part of Pokemon, it's fine, but it's not what gets me into it. It's definitely the collecting. It's the collecting and the gotta have it all aspect of it. I know what we're playing in the hotel in November. What we're gonna play, and this is gonna happen. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna be betting. We're gonna play one high stakes round of some kind of Smash Brothers, and yeah, something's gonna happen. Even like Pokemon Snap, like I don't even like Pokemon Snap that much because it's like a linear. I don't like linear games. There are, I shouldn't say I don't like them. They're not my preference. Because there are plenty of narration games. Fuck! There are plenty of narrative-based games that are linear in nature, but they still don't feel like it. Like your God of Wars and stuff. Like the newer ones. Like there's a set path, but there's enough story and cutscenes and stuff that make it feel not like that. But that's just me. And yes, I just shouted fuck because my fat ass couldn't get words out of his mouth. Deal with it. TPS, brother, all I can tell you, I know you probably want to hear a different answer. Just do it. Or, find some like really cheap shit, like trick or trade packs, or if you can find like a cheap Japanese box and do a practice recording. Like record it with the intent of not posting it, so that way you can watch it back and see how it went. But I'm my own worst victim too. There's plenty of videos on my channel where I've gone crazy about like, you know, things having to be in the absolute best position possible in order to do something. And the saying is right. If you wait for it to be perfect, you will be waiting forever. You're just starting. You don't have a following. You're not going to have people coming in flaming you. And if you do, it's going to be one person and it ain't going to be that big of a deal and you just ignore them. Like it is a rite of passage. It's part of the journey. It's just part of YouTube in general. And it's a lesson learned by making a mistake is easier. You'll remember it for way more, for longer. It'll always stick with you. Oh, the mini game's the only reason to play Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh, well, that sounds great then. Are these like Mario Party type mini games? You always say in your other videos, just start making content. Wise words. Appreciate the wisdom. Thanks for your content. Not a problem, man. I'm not gonna lie. Every time someone says that, not that it happens often, it's weird. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's just like, you know, we're all just dudes or girls or whatever. We're just. I promise you're gonna get way more comments like, "Hey, by the way, just so you know, this happened," and then you get like, "Oh, thanks for letting me know." And then the ones that do come over and want to give you crap, you just ignore them because it's online. You can just ignore them. And if you want, me and several other of the creators you probably watch, they all have Discords that you can share your videos. So if you ever want to hop on our Discord, you're more than welcome to share your stuff, and you know, we can check it out, or you can ask for pointers. A lot of Discords now have a self-promotion, self-shield to just like put your stuff out there. You're never gonna know until you pull the trigger. My channel is built on good enough. Yeah. You know, what's funny is I would agree with that, just because like Phantom, your channel is like a muscle. It's like you keep building, something happens, you get a little tear, then it builds on itself, and now you're this fucking 10K sub Goliath moving into fucking twin tower sized buildings, building this giant Pokemon empire. And to his port TPS, it wouldn't have happened for him if he wouldn't have started in January. So if you don't start now, you're gonna look back 3 months from now and go, man, I could be a lot farther right now if I would have started in August. You never know. You just never know. If I wouldn't have started when I did, that dumb idiot would have never reacted to my video, and I would have never gotten a big boost like I did to get me to the point where I'm at. Not that it's anything special or anything crazy, but there's so many permutations of things that can happen. It's like the butterfly effect in real time that you just can't. You just got to go for it. I made a video about this last week. Just start getting over the Dinosprus. Yeah, no, it was a good one. It was so good that I forgot to subscribe to your channel until the following week when you did the next one. See, it happens to everybody. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, basically, it's like Mario Party with Pokemon. Brother. I am a button masher. Listen, okay? My RPMs are high, brother. I just want you to know before I whip you in whatever it is that we do, you have been warned. I am skilled in the art of the button mash. That doesn't even look like a Grumpig. That looks like an Aardvark. I need to get back to making shorts, just videos of me packing orders. Yeah, dude. Just show off an order. Like, here's 23 cards I packed. I mean, something's better than nothing. You make the content does not make you. I just said content instead of content. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Light play. Goliath, definitely not. Definitely not. Hey. What's that line in Avengers? There's, I don't know. What is it? There's always a bigger. Fuck, it's a Jurassic Park. There's always a bigger something. Like, dude, Chris, you're humble as hell, dude. Like, I know you probably do it on purpose, but like, you need, if you don't tell yourself that enough that you're fucking killing it, like, you need to revel in that a little bit. After talking to Ava for what could have been 4 hours on that last Sunday morning conversation, he got me motivated to start taking like the other aspect of bulk more seriously. I know you kind of hinted at it a little bit, but now I put the APB. Fuck, I can't talk today. I put the APB out. I'm gonna try to get a little more consistent in buying it locally before I start trying to buy it from people. But it's definitely something I want to start doing. Yeah, this Grumpig looks way different. Way different. What do you guys use to edit your videos? I use DaVinci Resolve. I've had DaVinci for like 4 years. I've still yet to pay for it. The free version is amazing. If I make shorts, I'll edit it in DaVinci and then I'll upload that into CapCut and then like add subtitles and stuff from there. You can technically do subtitles in DaVinci, but you have to have the premium version, which is only like $300. So it's like not even that much comparatively. Even though I'm already said I'm putting this all on eBay, this would actually be like prime whatnot stuff. Even though I just said I don't want to be that guy, but this is the type of stuff that if someone paid for $1 for like this and paid $3 in shipping, I don't think I'd be too worried about that. I'd be more upset if someone bought like, you know, a Clefable from Twilight Masquerade. That I wouldn't be happy with. Cool, thanks. Will do. I follow you, Moon Phantom. Well, we appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I know he appreciates it. And I'm sure you'll appreciate it once you make videos and we can follow you back. Or at least me. I can't speak for him, but. What boxes, shipping materials do you use to ship out land lots? I haven't sold any yet. But it's going to be BCW, which I will have a referral code for BCW soon. They have 400 count boxes. 400 count BCW boxes can hold up to 560 trading cards. So I'll use those, put 100 of each land in them, and then I'll put that in a... I don't have one, but it's like a 9 by 5 by 4 box. I would list it for like either $24.99 or $29.99, and then do like pretty high ads on it, like 15% or something, because it just lands. There's always a bigger fish. That's it. Thank you, Banner. I can't. I say it all the time. I can't believe I forgot who fucking said it. I can't believe. There's always a bigger fish. We love some good content. Yes. Yes, we do. Preach the kind words. I got a big enough head, though, so I don't need to let it go straight to the dome. By the way, just when I thought you couldn't get more agile enough, that thumbnail where you literally basically just did a vertical split, that was impressive. That was some fucking... like... that was nuts. You got some height on that kick. Wait. I'll put my outplay. We'll be safe. Oh, this is my favorite song on the Sonic playlist. Chemical Plant Zone music. You cannot go wrong with. The other reason why I don't think I would want to sell on Whatnot is like if I did a show where I auctioned off 500 singles and I had to package 500 orders separately, I think I would want to unalive myself. That's how excited he was. Yeah. could have monetized the thumbnail OnlyFans. Yeah, use it as a rope to get them in. Yeah, who would have thought the day would have come? I'm gonna make a drama video, and I'm gonna be like, everyone's leaving eBay for TCG Player? Christopher's dating the executive's daughter of TCG Player? And he's married? What a Chad. Uh-oh. Brick of Energies. Boo. Energies. Boo. That's cool, Raichu. Skyla. Hello, Nurse. Whatnot feels like a loser situation. See, I would agree with that because it's like if you sell on there, you're automatically roped into a category of people that is probably not the company you want to be with. And I don't want to pack 400 orders of auction cards. I'm sure the money is fine, but I don't know, man. All right, now we got some cards with some flavor on them. Professor Cuck? Kakui? Probably mildly played. Please, and just fill it with rage bait. Ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll save that. Well, maybe we'll save that one for April Fools too. I'll do one of those like old school Spider-Man movies where it's like this newspaper that just like spirals. He really did start with not $0. Huh? That'd be epic. Secretly alpha sorting this whole time? Chris believes that it actually is butter. That might be, we'll put that mild play. Mild Pikachu. Lots of mild play cards here. Might play. Might play. That's it for tonight. I can't do anymore. I tap. All right, I'm off to bed. Good night. Also, fuck you for making me stay up late tomorrow. Looking forward to yelling at you live. I love it every time. I'm glad you joined, though. Appreciate it. It'll be fun. It's funny, I moved my Pokemon inventory to misprint, but all day I've been getting eBay orders. Yeah, it's the shell game, man. It's just like, you know, it is what it is. All right, dude. See you later, man. Not gonna lie, I always think of Spider-Man line when I hear slander or libel. Yeah, same. Breaking news, Braun switched from listing everything to sifting, but his new floor of $100 means he's only listed one card this quarter. Oh, that's a solid one. I like that. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are right there. They're not funny right there, you know? All right, so at this rate, it's probably going to take us 5 to 6 days to get through one box, which means by, what do we say? This Saturday the 5th. So we've got 7. Oh, okay. So we've got 2.5 weeks. So we should be able to make it through 2 to 3 boxes. So prepare yourselves, because we're going to be doing this for the next 2 weeks. Night Bronze, we're going to see 3 streams in a row. You better fucking believe it. My mission is to make this the first week in the 7 months that I said I was going to stream. This is going to be the first week that we try to hit all 7 days. Now, Saturdays might be late because I'm doing a Sunday morning conversation recording around 7:30, so we might not go live till like 8:30 or 9, but that's the goal. That's the goal. Hey everyone, first timer here. Yo, what's up? It's Craft. It's crazy. Wait, it's craze. Oh, it's craze. Fuck the world. What's up, dude? Good news for you. Since it's your first time here, we're actually getting ready to we're getting ready to leave. Sorry. Typically, at least around here, we usually do like 8 p.m. Eastern time-ish for like 2 hours or so. But welcome in. Welcome in. Rookie seller? Rookie sellers are the best sellers because you get to learn everything. Nah, it's fuck the world. Come on. Come on. We know it. You're PG, but we're not in here. So we'll respect the name though. It's crazy for the win. Is it pronounced crazy or is it actually craze? I can't tell how much of this is phonetic and how much of this is actually play on words. Love your content. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoy. Nice, 13 likes on the stream. Love it. Smiler 0915 is now following over on Twitch. What's up, dude? Welcome on in. I thought it was crazy. Good. At least I got that part right. How long have you been selling for, man? Yo, how you doing? I'm doing good, Smiler. How are you, man? Fortunately, we're about to sign off for the night, but we're just kind of taking it down and chatting a little bit before we do. I had one question for you before you leave. Yeah, man. Shoot. If you're asking why there's no E in bronze, it's because it's spelled the cool way. Not a bad stack right there for, wait, there we go. It's probably got a bit 1,000 cards plus that we did tonight. Good, just came back from Wales. Best card that you pulled. I pulled? I don't know. I pulled a few. Probably the Pikachu SIR from Surging Sparks, value-wise. Got in touch with Teal. Appreciate that, Bronze. Yes, sir. I hope he's able to help you out. I know he was kind of pissed when it happened. He was able to come out unscathed though, so I hope for your sake that that's what happens for you.
Hello there.
Junkie Waffles. It's now following over on Twitch. What's up, dude? Welcome on in. Pikachu's your favorite Pokemon? Nice. Night Bronze. See you, dude. See you, Tiger. If you're hanging out tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Tips on using your profits to restock. Taking account expendables for shipping. I don't take any profits. Anything I make, I just use it to buy more stuff. So whatever I profit, so if I sell a $10 card and make $2, I don't put that in my account and spend it. I put that in my business account and buy more stuff. Ideally, whether it's a side business or not, you don't want to take any money out because you want to constantly be buying and selling and flipping. Me too, man. Thanks again. Not a problem, dude. Keep us updated. I would definitely like to hear how that goes. Because I think what was different with him is that it actually showed up there. The fact that yours didn't, it worries me a little, but hopefully, I'm sure it'll get sorted out. If not, we'll start a GoFundMe. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but we can do the Cooler 44 GoFundMe for missing cards. This is definitely my favorite thing we pulled tonight. That's definitely probably the sickest. I'm thinking too, I don't want to necessarily do like a streamathon or anything for the 12-hour stream, but I definitely thought about doing like incentive stuff for like packs or kind of cool cards like that people could win. It's 12 hours is a long time. I've tried 50% to restock and keep money to keep paying for shipping and consumables. Well, you don't have to take it out though. Like I know you kind of have to keep track like of what you buy and sell, but just as you need consumables, just pay for the consumables out of your business account that you're buying and selling from. Because that's what I do. Like right now, I think I've got like $500 in my business account, and then like I just bought a whole bunch of BCW boxes and stuff, and I just bought it using that card. And then the more you grow, the more money you'll have coming in and out, and then it just is what it is. But I wouldn't make it like a specific like thing to specifically take out money to buy it. It's just get a separate checking account through your bank and just use that account as what you buy and sell with. You'll save yourself a lot of headache and a lot of trouble. In my opinion, I'm definitely no professional at this, but All the money goes out and into one account. I buy what I need. I have all my business stuff in Venmo. Yeah, like I have a separate checking account for myself, but you know. I was referring to how much you dedicate from your earnings to buy more product. I guess, I don't know. Like, I don't, if it's in my business account, I will use it to buy anything. So if there's $1,000 sitting in my account right now and someone has $1,000 collection, I will literally use it all to buy that collection. I should probably leave $100 or so aside, but like, if it's a good deal, I want to be buying everything as much as I can. So I will, boom. And I'll also to see what else I have coming in during the week. So if I know I have like 2 pending payments of like $300 and $500, then I'll be even less worried about spending all the money I have to buy something, so that way I can turn around and flip it real quick. That's what I was looking for. Okay, cool. Sorry if I misunderstood the question at first, but we got there. We got there. I play a little dangerously though. You know, some people definitely like to keep a minimum threshold. I probably will have a minimum threshold at some point, but right now, that's not what we're doing. We're going full willy-nilly, so. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. Not a problem, dude. Not a problem. Thanks for stopping by. I know you kind of came at the end, but I appreciate it very much. Appreciate what I do. You're the best. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night, conditioning more cards. I gotta get my eBay video out for tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna do that in the morning. To the people that donated, the super stickers, the donation, 1 or 2 donations that we got, the new followers over on Twitch, thank you very much for following and hanging out. That's gonna do it for tonight. We will see you tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a good day.